talk for about 2 seconds.
What?
Okay.
That would have been helpful.
Doug, you remember our games on Office, right? At what point would you say you lost all hope that we were going to win the game?
Probably first round.
You had no faith that we were going to win the round?
No, none whatsoever.
Ever?
Never.
Guys, listen, hear me out. I actually know what we need to do.
All right.
You guys need to just shoot them. Listen, I've employed this simple 2-step process. First, aim. Second, shoot. If we can do that, then we're going to win.
Okay, all
But
right. I'm
in
getting a
order to do
deagle and
that-
we'll do it. Let's say that plan is easier said than done. And we've got Austin 1 versus 2 here on Office, moving through the hallways. Seen this one in a horror film. Spots the op in the side. That's an AK, in fact. Austin simply not able to land the shots. I thought he was good. What happened? He fell off. 20 kills to his name so far, but likely not to be 21 by the end of this round, as there's 30 seconds to go. Fakes the hostage, which doesn't really work because the hostage sound is actually continual. Austin really hasn't given much of a fake at all as he walks through the office, continuing forward. Only 20 seconds, though, and his opponent's playing very smart. Not going to give him anything. In fact, his opponents have gone to hide, realizing that Austin simply does not have the time to win this round. And there goes the pickup of the hostage. But there's a minute now. I forgot. I didn't know actually that existed. But the T's, they're simply guarding CT spawn. They're guarding the hostage rescue point. Austin takes some damage in the side. 66 health remaining. And oh my lord. Absolutely destroyed.
Crazy.
Okay, guys.
I think
Run
I
it
get the
back.
gist of it.
Now, while game 1 was a bust, it was a learning experience. So game 2 could go better, but it doesn't. And what about game 3? It also doesn't. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.
By the looks of the thumbnail, you're probably thinking, is he actually annoyed? Does he really want to spray hairspray? Yes, I do, okay? And this video is about hairspray. Do you need hairspray? What does it do? All that stuff. So hairspray is a product that's designed to hold your hair in place. It's designed to be sprayed on the hair, aka hairspray, okay? What hairspray is designed to do, and it's been around for like many years. It's literally a product that is designed to hold the hair in place, hold your style in place, more importantly, your style. Because you don't want to have hair that's held in place that has a bad hairstyle, okay? You want to use hairspray when you have that magical moment of, oh my gosh, that's it, my hair looks incredible, that's what I want. Spray it on your hair, all right? Now, there have been a lot of changes and things and technology and ingredients and all sorts of stuff that have improved over the years, but there's still a few things that really will never change, right? Like alcohol. This needs to have, now there's really harsh alcohols, and there's better types of alcohol that are in hairsprays that are used nowadays, like what I use, so that you're getting that because you need that for the holding power, okay? You need that for the support in the hair, for the style itself. You have to have that foundation, or else it's not gonna do anything. So, hairspray is something that is a necessity if you need it, okay? Now, for example, this super popular hairstyle, which everybody seems to want, I created my TikToker hairstyle kit, which comes with, and if you have this style, it comes with the brush. And I've done many videos, I've seen reviews out there from people saying, oh, the brush doesn't flip my hair up. Well, guess what? You're probably not, let me look at you while I'm saying this. You're probably not using it properly. And I just did a video on how to, stop having bad hair days. You're not technically, you don't know how to use a round brush properly. You can't just put it in your hair like this and put the blow dryer on and expect you have to have the right haircut. You have to know how to use this tool, okay? So it comes with the round brush, it comes with my Tidal Wave sea salt spray as a pre-styler and locked hairspray, which is designed to lock the style in. If you do all of this work and you get your hair to the style that you want and you don't put any hairspray in it, will it stay like this? Yes, it will, but it will eventually start to lose its shape and collapse over time. By putting hairspray in it, like this, and locking it in, what you are doing is you are extending the life of the style. You're supporting the style more so that it will grow out. It will hold longer, okay? It will hold the style longer throughout the day. That's what hairspray is doing. It's a necessity. So, does hairspray, could it damage your hair? If you're using hairspray improperly, and years ago, there was like the liquid hairsprays, they still exist. But to me, they were so harsh and it sprayed so much product on the hair. And if it was a lower quality type of product with, kind of a lot of chemicals and stuff, which some need, like I mentioned, and you would just singe the hair with the brush, you would singe the hair with the blow dryer. That hairspray would not help, okay? It would not help whatsoever because you were literally burning the product onto your hair. You'd see all the smoke, it would just not be good for your hair. Do that every single day, or using like a curling iron and spray all that heat, it's just not good for your hair. So can hairspray damage your hair? Well, it could add to the, kind of harm to your hair that's being done if you're not using it properly. Everything's about using it properly. So why would you need hairspray? When would you need hairspray? Simply if you want a lot of volume in your hair, you want a specific style to hold in place, like this. Once you spray the hairspray in, and this is another thing that people tend to do, they spray the hairspray, they get the style, and then they say, oh, I want something that's like pliable. I want to be able to run my fingers to it. Well, guess what? By doing this, you're literally collapsing the entire style, okay? Yeah, it may look okay for, you may be able to restyle it, reshape it for a little bit, but over time, the more you run your fingers through it, it's gonna help collapse that style. It may not be instantly, but hairspray is designed to set it and forget it. Okay, you don't want to be running your fingers through your hair. You don't want to be flipping all around when you have a lot of hairspray in it, because that's not what hairspray is designed to do. So if you feel like you're lacking in some hold, you may just need some extra hairspray, okay? Now, using something like my Power Cream, my Extreme Hold Cream Gel, okay? It's a styling cream. That is like bulletproof crazy glue. You put that in your hair, you let it set, there's a strong chance you're not going to need hairspray, okay? But certain products, or certain hairstyles, you may need a hairspray for. And keep in mind, some hairspray like I mentioned, when the spray, the product hits the hair, some hairsprays that have a lot of water in them, literally it's very wet and damp on your hair, and then it has to dry, okay? So you have to be careful about that. Some of them add a lot of shine to your hair. My hairspray here, the locked hairspray, is a matte finish hairspray, okay? So it's not adding any shine. It's a very medium, pliable, workable type of texture. So yes, if you spray it, you don't want to really mess with it, but if you wanted to, you can spray and work it in and you'll be fine, all right? That's what's great about this hairspray. So if you are interested in purchasing the hairspray or any products, use code YouTube20, that's YouTube20 at shop.thesalon.com, and it's free shipping on orders with a value of over $50 after the discount code is applied. So let me know if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
What's up, it's Chris Hario. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be checking out celebrities that have made the craziest body transformations. There's been a lot of times where celebrities and actors have had to lose weight or build a lot of muscle in a short amount of time to be able to get in character and play a role for a movie. And today we're gonna see which celebrities did it the best. I was able to find some information on how some of these celebrities made these transformations. I don't know how accurate that information is, but I do know that the transformations speak for themselves. So if you're ready to get or boxing gym, you'll see a lot of people with great physiques that barely even weight train and mainly just focus on their combat sports. Honestly, it looks like he's tripled in size, but this is still a very obtainable physique. And this should definitely motivate you and inspire you if you don't look like this. And start training now. It can happen in just 4 years, and 4 years are gonna pass by anyway. If I had to give a rating for Wiz Khalifa's transformation, I'll probably give it about a 9.5. That was an amazing body transformation, especially because he's training not just for his appearance and to look strong, but actually to apply his strength and develop a skill simultaneously. And in just 4 years, he was able to develop a physique that most people dream of. So shout out to Wiz Khalifa with an amazing transformation. You're inspiring millions of people out there, brother. And if you're ever in Miami, let's get to work out. Now we're gonna be doing someone that is short, but still an absolute legend. That's gonna be Kevin Hart, one of the greatest comedians of this generation. I grew up watching his stand-ups. I think he's hilarious, and I've also been watching him make his body transformation throughout the years. Personally, I think he's made a lot of progress. I've watched him lose a lot of body fat, put on a decent amount of muscle, and I've even seen he's had an interest in calisthenics. But first, let's check him out before his transformation. So looking at Kevin Hart just starting off, he had a bit of muscle, but he definitely had a lot of body fat. Now checking out Kevin Hart's physique 4.5 years later, he looks 100% different. I'm really proud of him for making this transformation. Because before, you could not see any abdominal definition at all. In fact, he had a lot of body fat on him. And after, he has a whole 6-pack, some could argue an 8-pack, and you can see his obliques on the side popping out, but he doesn't make the mistake of just having a low body fat percentage. You can see the striations in his shoulders, chest, well-developed traps. You can see his lats popping out as well. And his body is proportionate, showing that he has a very effective, well-rounded workout routine. And as you can see, there's a recurring theme on what makes these body transformations significant. Having some decent traps, having your lats develop, having some really nice capped shoulders, and a low body fat percentage, which is gonna tie everything else in together, allow you to see more muscle definition. That's gonna give you the appearance of a solid upper body, that upside down V-taper look. Remember, you have to actually train your abs as well, not just lower your body fat percentage and expect to have a crazy shredded physique. Now let's check out how he made this body transformation. You can see a lot of these exercises are bodyweight exercises. There's a bit of functional training. He also does some goblet squats. Those are a great exercise. We do those a lot. So you can see he's doing some full body exercises. Now what I like about Kevin Hart's workouts is that he does a lot of different functional stuff, and a lot of the exercises are focused on his core. And if you're trying to make a really good transformation, bodyweight exercises are gonna be one of those key components. 90% of them are compound exercises, so you're gonna be using multiple muscle groups at once, burning more calories and building more muscle simultaneously. If you don't yet have a solid foundation or base, then you don't really need to prioritize isolation exercises. So we can see Kevin Hart doing some boxing, great form of cardio, and as I said before, burns out your shoulders, your traps, your arms, gets you absolutely shredded, and actually turns you into performing like an athlete. Yeah, Kevin Hart is an absolute beast, and you can really see the progress he's made over the years. First, he starts off with some basic exercises, push-ups, pull-ups, and then you can see he's starting to get into L-sit pull-ups, weighted leg raises, bicycle chin-ups. He even starts getting busy on the bar with some muscle-ups. He just goes straight from a comedian to an athlete. I love to see that, especially to see Kevin Hart doing some muscle-ups. That just made my day. He's mainly working with compound bodyweight exercises that are gonna build lean muscle while simultaneously burn a lot of fat and calories. And if you're at that stage, that's actually what you're gonna want to be focusing on. A lot of people end up getting lost in just trying to create more muscle mass and size, while they should actually be prioritizing reducing their body fat, which is not only gonna help the appearance of your physique and more visible muscle definition, but it's also gonna improve your performance, which is gonna allow you to last longer and do more repetitions, which is gonna result in more progress, more muscle, and just being healthier overall. If you're consistent, you take your training seriously, and you have the right programming, you will see results no matter what. What I love about Kevin Hart and his transformation specifically, not only do you see his physique improve, but you actually start to see his skills improve as well. And that's something that I stress all the time. Sometimes when you're busy in the gym working out or doing bodybuilding style training, you may be developing more strength, but not necessarily any extra skill, because you're always doing the same exercises in a comfortable position, just adding more weight. Of course, it takes some skill to bench and squat, but you're always doing the same exercise over the years, and you're never applying that new strength to anything new, which would otherwise develop your skill set. But overall, shout out to Kevin Hart. You just proved that calisthenics really gives that calisthenics build. If you really want to have a solid physique and not just looking strong, actually being strong, you're really going to need to apply some type of calisthenics training into your regimen. Now, if I had to rate Kevin Hart's body transformation, I would give him at least a solid 8. He still has a bit of excess body fat or water retention on him, but he also came a long way and burnt a lot of body fat in the process while simultaneously developing some strength and skill. So shout out to Kevin Hart. You're absolutely killing it, brother. I've been tuned in this whole time, and one day we definitely got to get some muscle ups in. All right, coming up next is a celebrity who's an actor that takes his roles very seriously and has extreme dedication. We're talking about Christian Bale. He started in American Psycho, Batman, Machinist. In fact, all of those movies, he had very crazy, drastic transformations. So let's take a look at some of those physiques. All right, so checking out Christian Bale in 2001, he had never stepped foot in a gym before, but apparently he was determined to beat Leonardo DiCaprio for the casting of American Psycho, so he began training relentlessly. Now, if you see the physique of Christian Bale, this guy looked like a bodybuilder. You can really tell that he put in the work and put in the hours. His arms are insanely jacked. He has a crazy 6-pack. His chest is very developed from the bottom, upper, and split, and his body is very proportionate. This is actually the ideal physique for most people. Fast forward to 2004, Christian Bale is starring in The Machinist, and he is seen dangerously skinny. According to a Men's Health article, he was able to do it with a brutal black coffee fast and was able to drop 56 pounds in 4 months on a diet of 1 apple and a tin of tuna per day. Christian Bale ended up at 119 pounds at 6 feet tall. Now that is an insane body transformation, but it doesn't stop there. After The Machinist, immediately started bulking up in training. And in just 6 months, Christian Bale was back up to 185 pounds. And you can really see it in his physique in the Batman movie from 2005. In the article, it states that Christian Bale mentioned that he was overdoing it a bit and he was on a dirty bulk. He put on a lot of muscle, but he definitely put on a lot of fat as well. If he would have done it with cleaner and healthier nutrition, he would have been a lot more shredded, but he also admits that as well. Fast forward to 2009, Christian Bale drops from 189 pounds to 176 to play John Connor in Terminator Salvation. They dropped all the way down to 143 to portray a professional boxer in the movie The Fighter. And in order to achieve this, according to the article from Men's Health, Christian Bale said that he was just running like crazy. Specifically, he said, I could just run for hours on end. And after that, Christian Bale was ready to hit the gym again to prepare for his movie The Dark Knight Rises. And as you can see in the Dark Knight film, he's put back on size, he has a great physique, and a significant amount of muscle development. Now he does another movie called American Hustle, where he gained weight again for his role, stacking on another 43 pounds, going from 185 pounds to 228. It may not be the normal goal for a body transformation, but it is definitely an impressive and drastic body transformation in the sense where he is going all out for his role. Going from a very desired and impressive, pretty much superhero physique to severely overweight, as well as going severely underweight as he's done in the past. If I had to give Christian Bale a rating for his body transformations, I would give him at least a 9.5, simply because of the dedication and ability that he has to completely change his body, really doing whatever it takes to achieve the body that's going to fit his role specifically. But of course, the way that he did it, I definitely wouldn't recommend. Even he said himself that he was yo-yo dieting, dirty bulking, and not using the best methods, as he was trying to accomplish all these different types of physiques in a really short amount of time. But to be able to make so many drastic body transformations over the years just to play a role in a movie, that takes an insane amount of dedication. And that's why I have nothing but the utmost respect for Christian Bale. You're an absolute legend. I love all the movies you made, and hopefully we can train together one day. And that's actually going to wrap up today's video. If there was someone that you would have liked to see that wasn't in the video, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll add them into the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. You know I appreciate that so much, and it helps YouTube share my videos to more people out there. So to show my appreciation, if you comment down below within 30 minutes of any upload, you're always going to have a chance to win some Harry apparel. And if you'd like to make your own transformation, then definitely download the Harry Pro app in the App Store or Google Play Store. You'll get full access to all my personal workouts and workout programs that I create with specific
Let me down easy.
Layering is what defines fall and winter fashion, and I'm going to be giving you a complete guide on layering right here, right now. We're going to start off with the basics, and as we progress through the video, it's going to get more complex. So I want you to think of layering like music. Every great music track out there has different layers of like hi-hats, snares, drums, synth, drill beats, for example. Whatever music you enjoy, if you really listen for it, you can make out each layer. And there's a lot of artistry that comes with that, and that's what makes some albums great, and some albums aren't that good. And all those layers come together to make a beautiful song, just like all the layers of your clothing come to make a great outfit. So it's always great to have a variety of options to layer with. So let's start off with the standard basic layering technique of just a top underneath a jacket. This is the base technique that'll cover a wide range of outfits. And although this technique does lack some uniqueness, mainly because you see it all the time, I do it myself, it doesn't mean that it's bad. But drop the regular tee for a tank top, and you've got pretty much the same fit, but it vibes differently, right? The tank top has a deeper collar, which just layers differently than a standard tee. So just as a tip, I always throw on a necklace whenever I'm wearing a tank top, like what I'm doing right now, because that's free real estate around your collar area, and I think it looks bare if there isn't anything on there. But that's just a tip because I've been wearing necklaces my whole life. If you're not into necklaces, totally fine. And since as of the recording of this video, it's the top of the fall, this is perfect for those warmer days. Now, as we move on to the later part of fall, where it's a lot colder, this is where you can throw on a hoodie or a turtleneck under a jacket. A hoodie thrown over the collar of a jacket makes a really big difference, and you get additional warmth. Plus, it looks really good. Turtleneck will give off this sophisticated type of energy or K-drama, depending on the media that you watch. And this combination will work with any jacket that doesn't already have a hood. Don't ever layer a hoodie with a jacket that already has a hoodie on it. A double hoodie look is now what's up. So with hoodies, I recommend starting off with a black, slate gray, or a cream hoodie. But yeah, if you compare the four of these,